What up? We're back with some Celeste. I think that's what we're playing today. I've not played a platformer yet. I don't think I played a platformer on stream yet. And I kind of played this a little while ago, and I liked it a lot. I like the platforming aspect of it. You know, I'm not really a big story person or whatever. Not my the kind of thing I pay attention to. So we're gonna go through. I thought it'd be fun to at least play the game on stream. You know. And I could play it again, so... Also, I don't know... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you too, I probably will skip a lot of the cutscenes. I mean, the story's pretty, pretty easy to remember and stuff like that. So, we're gonna do all the fun stuff. What I'll do is, like, while we're playing it or whatever, I will collect, like, all the little silly things that you're, like... Not all of them, but all the, like, any strawberries or anything like that I see, or like little cassette play tapes, I will pick them up as we see them. Well, like I said, we're not really gonna do the cutscenes and everything. I really want to see just how far we can make it into this game without dying. Now that I kind of know how to play it, I had a bunch of runs like, or my original time playing it or whatever. I just died. Like, I think I finished the game with over like 1,000 deaths or whatever. I mean, give or take, I was really trying to go for some of those like harder strawberries and stuff like that. Oh, it's already turned down so much. But this time, we're gonna see if I can just beat it without dying a bunch. And you get to, like, if you've never played the game, you get to see a little bit of the game, and what it's all about. It's got pretty decent platforming. I haven't done all the cassette tapes yet on my like original, like, what is it, my main save file, but I'm starting to unlock them all because I was like, this will be cool to do. And they're like a little bit harder, right? I say a little bit, but they're kind of fucking, and some of them are insane. I know every time I do one, it just takes a hot minute. But we will try to grab what we can here. Like I said, I'm not going to ignore the strawberries completely, but they're not the main focus of this playthrough. I'll grab the ones I feel like I can grab, and then we'll go from there. I'm trying to remember how to do this one. If there's actually, there might not be anything over there. Also, it's just like I said, fuck. I want to see how far I can get without like how many deaths I'll not have when I get to the end of the game. Yeah, these little flying strawberries, you just can't use your dash ability or whatever when you're going after them, so most of them are not too bad. I don't think any of them were like terrible that I can remember, but we'll see. But yeah, I played it for the first time not too long ago, and like I said, I've been really enjoying it. Fuck, hard. It's pretty cool. I mean, I like platformers. I have not played any kind of like difficult ones in a while. I tried dabbling. I think I have to talk to this guy. But I tried dabbling in like a little bit of Kaizo Mario for a while, but that shit is kind of insane, Especially if you're not used to like, dealing with it, right? But really where I was getting at it with this too is it's been a while since I played kind of a more difficult one, I guess you could say, and even though the regular, like, this little main part of the game doesn't have any difficult, like, areas, the cassette tapes do get a little challenging. I say that as I fucking died, like, 4 times already. I think there's a strawberry over here to the left. If not, there might be this like super convoluted like puzzle, because for some reason, unless I just don't know the context or whatever, They put these little crystal hearts in here, and the crystal hearts, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what it is. Oop. Yeah, so here's a strawberry, but this is a little crystal heart thing. I do not know where, people who figure out like the little like combinations of bullshit you're supposed to do here, which is, and now that I'm looking at it, you're probably looking at the Simon Says colors and the directions of the birds, but still, like, kudos for being that intuitive where you can just put 2 and 2 together. But relatively speaking, the playing this game shouldn't take very long. If I had to imagine, like, I'll probably beat it in like 2 streams, give or take. And I probably, as we get a little bit further, I'll probably go for less of the strawberries, because like I said, I'm just trying to beat it, you know? I know it's also been out for a while. I don't know why. Like, I just had the sudden urge to pick it up. I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, dude. Whatever. Annoying. Can I give someone else the urge to play it? Then hell yeah, dude. Oh fuck, I got distracted by, like, you know, sometimes this game will put little there's little pathways and stuff like that that you can go up to, like the one up here, and I didn't make a decision fast enough on what I wanted to do. So whoops. Yeah, and this is just for strawberry, so. Nice. Like I said, I also realized that now that I'm doing this, that I focus on not dying as much as possible. And because I'm going for some of these strawberries, I'm definitely gonna die. But I did want to play, like I said, I want to play this for a little bit. And then I was talking about trying to figure out a single player game that I wanted to play too. I have not had the time to sit down and look really at my options. And I kind of like saving some of the horror games that I have like available to me until after like October or whatever, you know, or during October. That way I can do like a little Halloween stream or some shit like that, or just like not Halloween, but you know, it's October, so why not? I think there's. Yeah, strawberry over here. We're gonna die real quick to reset this one. Alright, maybe the more I think about it, the less I'm gonna go for all these strawberries. If I remember where I don't know where all the cassette tapes are, so I'll try to go for the ones that I kind of remember, which is not a lot of them, being honest with you. But other than that, we're just going to do a generic playthrough. Because my end goal is to see how many times I die here, right? And the strawberries are really just collectibles. They don't really do anything for you. Except make you feel better that you got all the strawberries, right? There's level 1. And I think there's only like 7 levels, give or take. So 7 or 8. So I can't imagine playing this game. Like I said, will take me a long time. Some of the more annoying levels for sure. Like I think the only level I really wasn't a huge fan of was like there's like a little hotel or haunted, like it's like a haunted hotel or whatever. And that's just because the timing on some of the stuff that you do is really weird there. But we'll see. This one's pretty fun. It's got a cool little gimmick. This was also the first fucking mixtape that I did because I didn't find the first one, and boy, let me tell you, I died a whole lot on this, doing this like mixtape for this level. Also, I did go a very large part of the game forgetting that you could fucking like grab onto ledges and stuff like that. So ask me how much fun that was. Hey, alright, we're skipping that. Like I said, it's not like the story's really complicated, so you can pick it up pretty quickly. Try to overcome our like past or some shit like that. But this level has this cool mechanic where you kind of like dash through these little blocks or whatever. If you dash into a wall and if you dash through the block and you hit the wall, you die. But you can dash through them to kind of like regen your speed boost or some shit like that. Or your jump, is really what I meant to say. Also, cool little piece of tech that I learned that has not been useful to me at all, but I know like people who actually play the game like for speedrunning purposes. You can do this little downward dash. Look at that dude, that fucking like super dash jump. This is not a great area to show you in it too because it's so small. So once we kind of get into a larger area, I'll show you. Alright. But for the most part, this is not even the way I'm supposed to go. Whoops. Maybe I go up. I say this pretty easy, but I thought that the whole point of this was to come back here. Let's see if it's up here. Maybe? Oh fuck, nice. Yeah, so you have to do a lot of these diagonal jumps and stuff like that in this little area. And then we diagonal here and then come out here. Okay, this is definitely the way we're supposed to go. I think this is when we start getting, chased by our evil counterpart. Or not evil, I guess, but... Whoops. Not too bad, though. There's a section later that was a little annoying, which is like you're fighting the boss version of her. That part does get a little difficult at times, you know? But I'm sure we'll breeze through. We'll breeze through it this time. And look at that, easy peasy, dude. Jumping through everything. Look at that dodge. Anyways, I was a little impressed on how well we did the first, my first playthrough of this. But we did not do as well as I thought we were going to. So I want to try to get a lot less stats on that like end title card or whatever. Fucking forgot, dude. Chapter 6 is hard, yes. Yeah, is that the one where you fight, like, it was the boss fight? I've only played the game once so far, and I like I said, kind of prior to this, I really do enjoy the game, and I had a good time with it. And it's like a very good level of platforming that I don't feel like is super difficult. And also, I really messed up there. Except for the mixtapes, because I've not done all the mixtapes yet. Like, I haven't unlocked them. I like kind of recently-ish started going back to, grab all of them. So, yes. Battle line, okay. I knew there was like, I guess community name for it too. I just wasn't sure what it was. Like I said, I'm just kind of, playing to see how well I can do without, dying a whole bunch. Because my first playthrough was like, I think I ended with 1,200 deaths. So we just kind of want to see, where my progress is since originally playing it. Nice, I fucking missed the diagonal like a goober. Also, for a long time, B-sides are a lot harder. Oh yeah, I know. I've done on my like main save file. I think I've only unlocked 3 of them. So and I think I did all 3 of them already. I still have like a couple more to grab, obviously. But yeah, I like the challenge a little bit more, if I'm being honest with you. And one of the things that really tripped me up, there's a lot of areas in this game when you kind of aren't sure what you're doing, and even now, because I'm not that great, I was for sure that I was going to unlock a double jump mechanic or whatever, like, a lot earlier than I did. You don't. It's like one of the last things you get, and I was like, okay, well. And then you figure out a little bit more how to not be bad at this game. GG on 3B is definitely a lot harder than the previous ones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. The first one was just such a fever dream to me, because I was like, you know, playing through the normal levels and everything like that, and I unlocked the cassette plate tape, and I was like, you know what, let me complete a couple more levels, and then when I feel like I need to go back and play them, I will. And my first one was 2B, and that one like really like put me through the ringer, and I was like, wow, this is not what I expected based off of what I've been playing so far, you know? Because there are like difficult like little strawberries and stuff like that to go for, but I don't know, I didn't have a terrible time like with the main levels, I would say, or anything else that I like any harder of a time than I feel like people who were playing the game for the first time would have, you know? Yeah, and then I played that B cartridge, dude, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is pretty gnarly right now. And plus, if I beat the game normally on stream, you know, I can go back and play my main save file and do all the like fun little things. It does cool, good to know. I don't think I've done. I had a friend telling me that I believe there's DLC, right? There's another like the level you unlock after you beat the final boss is like something that they added later to the game. I have not played that at all yet. Primarily because I was just going back and like doing all the stuff for like the main game, you know. So I'll probably play that too. Also, I learned this cool little trick. That seems a little cheesy at times, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, chapter 9, some of the hardest rooms. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I haven't even, you know, gone into the level yet, so I have no idea what it's like. Oh, that was close. Wow, the key. One of the longest ones too. Yeah, I don't know exact times or anything like that I took on the levels when I first played this game, but I would roughly be at like, I don't know, I want to say ballpark an hour level, you know, give or take. And that was like going through and like collecting strawberries that I saw, and you know, kind of taking more time with it, right? Because it was my first time playing it. So it's gonna take me a lot longer than an hour to play. Plus, well, are there strawberries? Like, if there are strawberries in that like DLC level, then I'll go for them. But like, if there's not strawberries, maybe it won't be like that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, that's probably the more like time-consuming part. Is right? Is like some of the strawberries are placed in like difficult areas, and you know, you're trying to figure out what you're supposed to do and how to maneuver to grab them, you know. There's one, but it's... Oh, God, nice. Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, I really like... enjoying the challenge of this game has probably been my favorite part about it, right? See, and look, it does feel like a, you know, this is my second time playing this level, really, so I have not died nearly as much. These guys right here are the ones that really mess me up, though. These little ones that have, like, a fixed timing, which is so silly, because usually it's not that hard. Also, the golden berry, where you don't die, is the hardest one by far in the game. I don't think I've gotten to that point. Like, I've started, on my main profile, I've started to go back and collect all the berries and everything like that that I missed, you know? Which, they make it super easy by giving you, like, kind of like an area select screen, I guess. It's almost like a level select for each individual level. They're like partitioned into like, I don't know, 2 or 3 little parts or however many. I have not found the golden berry. I think I just finished collecting all the strawberries on chapter 3. So, and I don't remember getting it prior to that, you know, like my first playthrough, so I don't have it unlocked yet. And I'm going back and like grabbing like the crystal hearts, which I was just saying is kind of insane how people figure that stuff out. I mean, I know if you like pay attention or whatever, right? Like obviously, if you're like the one in chapter 1 is not too bad. The one that I saw, because you just pay attention to the computer screen and the birds. But like one of them, the one where you unlock the feather for the first time, goldens require 8B. Oh wow, okay, cool. But the, like 6 days is impossible. Okay, cool. Good to know. But, what is it? I did one of the gold, like the crystal heart that's like on the level where you unlock the feathers was like insane. And I was like, I don't know how anyone figured this out, because I sat there for like, I don't even know how long, like 30 minutes trying to see what I was supposed to do, because I didn't realize that wasn't even like the, area that I was required to go for. Like I thought that's how I had to progress the level. So, you know, you can imagine that was super fun. Yo. Oh, 6 a.m. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going good. I just didn't expect it. Like like I said, I thought it was part of the level. Like I thought I was required to do that before I continued the game. I don't remember if I need to go down or up here. Probably down. So I sat there trying to figure it out forever, and you know, I was like, all right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm just gonna look it up. Like I said, I'm not really collecting a whole lot of strawberries right now. I'm just getting through the base game. Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. We're chilling. Playing some Celeste today until I decide what actual, like, you know, super long game I guess I'm gonna play next. I have a couple friends who, like, I have some suggestions there, like in this list I have, but then I have a couple friends I wanted to talk to about it. Like I have just friends who play video games a lot more, like at least story mode games a lot more than I have, so. Oh fuck, maybe I haven't gotten, like maybe I haven't finished everything on this level, because now that I'm looking at it, I definitely don't think I've gotten the crystal heart yet for here, so I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I'm going through I'm playing the game like this on this playthrough, so I can kind of, anyone who wants to watch me play the game normally, I will, but like on my main profile, I'm gonna go through and finish 100% it. Yeah, every single golden berry requires a lot of time. Wait, is there a golden berry? Is a golden berry like, are these things on every level? Like, is this another collectible that I have to go back and grab after I unlock them, essentially? You're flying through this section? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not collecting any of the like, a lot of the berries and everything like that, because I want to see how far, like, played the game one whole time, and I kind of understand it a little bit better. But the first time, I just was doing silly things like not grabbing. Like I played a majority of the game. Like I cannot like stress this enough. I probably played the first 4 like levels without grabbing consistently. You know, I would grab, like eventually I would go for like 30 minutes and then be like, oh wow, this part would be a lot easier if I just continued to grab, and I didn't. Oh, you need to beat you. No way. Okay, never mind. Level 1 for sure. I think I could beat Deathless, right? Like I know I was going for a lot of the berries and stuff like that, the strawberries. That's about where my confidence ends for getting the golden berries. If I'm being 100% honest with you. Because like some of the levels, and as I like go back and play through this, I'll remember. Like the first 2 levels I'm pretty like comfortable with, because like I said, I just like started going to collect all the berries on them. So I have the most experience with these ones right now. Oh fuck, I was not paying attention, whoopsie. I forgot there were. But like once we get past this level, then it's like I'm essentially playing the level again after so long, you know? Did you say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I know like there's some like, you know, the thing I'm not great about with platformers, because I like kind of breezing through them and like pushing my luck, is I'm not patient, you know? So there's like a part where I don't know, normally you're supposed to like these guys specifically, like the ones that have this fixed timing or whatever, most of the time, like if I wasn't trying to you know, play it the way I am right now, I would definitely be dying to them a lot more, because I would just try to like, you know, push the limit on where I could like, you know, jump past them and everything like that, if that makes sense. Just trying to think and focus on the game. I believe it. I know that's the problem. That's the thing that I'm like a little upset spaghetti about, because I kind of knew about the golden berries, but I have been like, you know, like I knew they were collectible in the game. I just haven't looked up exactly how to grab them or anything like that, because I know when I go for the first one, whatever, like I said, I'll get the one on like chapter 1, no problem, right? But then after the one I get on chapter 1, I'm gonna be like, damn, let me go get more. Alright, and that's where the real problem's gonna arise, is like having to do some of these other levels deathless, right? No, I haven't died that many times yet, dude. I promise I'm okay. I'm like casual good, alright? So, and I can show you this cool little not that. That was not what I was gonna show you. Or that. That was just mispositioning right there, dude. And that one was too. It is my second one. Oh yeah, I mean that guy, by the way, is definitely like, he knows me IRL, so he's just bullshitting with y'all right now. We're just getting this cutscene too. Before I got in here. Oh, we're good. I thought I messed that up. Oh yeah, no, yeah. He's a little memer, dude. But yeah, like I played it. You know, everyone recommended it when it kind of like Celeste came out and everything like that, and I like, it was on sale recently, because you know it's one of those games that's been out for a while, so it's on sale all the time, you know. And I was like, dude, let me finally play this, and I did, and I enjoyed it a lot. So nice. No. He's I promise you, his good intentions. Going for the strawberry to my right here. Going for that one for the first time too was very frustrating. Like getting the timing down of it. I remember making me pretty like upsetty spaghetti. I have evil intentions. Oh, you're right. My bad. Dude, I almost died right there by fucking going back into the thing, dude. Oh yeah, this is one of the cassette tapes. I'm not grabbing this right now. Like I said, I have some of them unlocked to my main one, and then the other ones I'll grab later when I go play that like profile. But really, like I said, I'm assuming without going for some of the strawberries and stuff like that, if I can, which I don't know what I'm at now because I've died a bunch, but if I can beat this like under 200 deaths or whatever, I will be so much more content than my original playthrough, you know? So that's the hopeful goal, right? Beautiful, look at that, dude. Some parts are just too easy, dude. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're about to fight the hotel owner. Also, the fact that, you know, which I'm sure it'll happen by accident here, being able to jump off this dude's head is so trippy to me. Because it really, like, sets up to be this thing where, like, you know, you're under the impression that it's an insta-death thing. It's not. If you, like, land the angle correctly, I guess, you know? Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's what I was telling myself at the beginning. I was like, dude, I stay dying. Like, I was dying so much, yo. Look at that, see? Like that. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, the second I knew I didn't jump on that first jump, like the spring jump or whatever, I knew I was gonna get hit there. You like that little upward angle right there to dodge that last, like, I mean, it might not have hit me, but hey, guys, never mind. That's why I died too a lot, dude, I'm telling you. It's just the hesitation, right? Like, I wasn't even looking at the ground. But that's the point, right? It's, you know, sometimes you just have to commit to the jump. Nice. Or commit to the dash and get hit by one of these little blobs. Nice. I knew it was gonna happen too the second I didn't dash past that little part. Well, maybe we'll make it in 200 deaths, which is like crazy because I know the game gets progressively harder, right? So, how do you reply? I have no idea. I am a bad chatter and I do not reply. Like, I really am a, what is it? What are they called? People who just like, I'm a lurker, right? Like, I lurk in chat. I would assume, honestly, it's just like you can't just, I don't know, hold the sentence or whatever and then spawn. first try. All right, not terrible, not terrible. I would guesstimate like 25 times there. Oh, dude, right on the almost on the money. By the way, I said 20. I know I mumbled it a little bit, but hey, we were close. We said 25. It was 26. So that's a, that's a win right there. Another one of the levels that was really annoying, once again, probably because I'm going for strawberries or whatever, but there's this level that has a bunch of these like moving platforms where you have to like stand on top of them and move them directionally, right? I remember one of the parts on that level being, no bueno, right? Like it was not fun to play, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. We'll see. Oh, also that was the one little, this isn't a great like area, but the one little tech I do know from people playing it is you can, well, if I can land it, yeah, this little super dash thing, dude, look how far I can get. The problem is where I start like mixing that in with like normal ass things I'm trying to do and I keep dying. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a fun game. Oh, actually, I just remembered that this little win situation is pretty annoying too. In some sections that I'm sure we'll see. Nice. Yeah, wave dashing is not intended for most rooms. I know, but it's cool to do, right? So, like, look at that. Look how... Well, if I can get past here. I think I did know it was called wave dashing specifically because it reminded me of, Smash, because that's a term that, which it's kind of similar-ish, right? Like, whoops. Well, there goes my, little golden berry opportunity, right? Which I'm sure I'll die a lot more here. I didn't even hit a direction there, so there's my second death. Alright, well. Also, the amount of times I always contemplate on using like the D-pad instead of the analog stick, but I know there's no way that that's any better, right? It's mandatory later though. Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I have done it once or twice before. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I think I beat 3 Bs, so I probably did use it. Which is also another crazy piece of tech, which it is what it is, right? Like, you start playing the game, and then all of your content, like all the content that you see online or whatever, is, at least for me, the game that you're playing. So, like, I started playing Celeste, and I, like, thankfully, nothing spoilery until, like, after I pretty much beat the game. But I saw people playing it, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool. It was a little wave dash thing. Okay, I do not need to go here right now. Because I was curious. Actually, the thing that really, which I'm not going to show you here, and, like, obviously it's not that impressive now that I played the game or whatever, but I played, what is it, the mini game, like the little computer game that you play on this level specifically. Oh yeah, I know. I already knew it was going to be easier for me with the joystick. But there's a mini game you play on here, which is like Retro Celeste or whatever. And like the very like second to last area that you're in, what is it? Yeah, Pico 8. The second to last area that you go to in that, I don't even need to go here because I'm not collecting the strawberries. There's like the super tight gap in between like a bunch of spikes or whatever. Instead of going the normal way, which you're supposed to like take a bunch of balloons or whatever and like get there, I did not do that, and I took the more complicated way of, hold on, I forgot that's what we're supposed to do, of like going between the cracks, right? Which I'm sure people do when they speedrun the game because there's no way, because it saves you so much time. But I was impressed with that. I was like, holy cow, dude, look how good I am. Alright, peace out, Cub Scout. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, that's right. No. Alright. I forgot what I was supposed to do there. I'm not gonna lie until after I already jumped. Whoopsie. No, please. Okay. Yeah, but not that many people speed repeat. Oh, I could imagine. Like, I'm sure people just try to complete the main game as fast as possible, right? Or I guess maybe if it's something that you need to need for 100%ing it or whatever, I could see that. But I don't know. Oh, there's cherries in it for sure. No, fuck! I should have just wrote it out. I forgot that it did that. And I forgot that. And yeah, more than that's kind of traditional, I feel like, or standard for a lot of games, you know? Like, I know people sometimes do 100%, but I feel like for the most part. By the way, I just did the same exact thing that I talked about again, where I could have just wrote it out, and I decided not to for some reason. Look at that, look how easy that was, man. It's just beating 7A from a brand new save file. Okay, well, I'm trying to remember 7A off the top of my head, but I'm sure I'll remember it when we get there. Wait, in the any % version of this game, do people do the cassette tapes too? Like the B-sides? Yeah, okay. Nice. What a fumble. Alright, let me not mess this up again. That would be fantastic. There we go. Look at that, dude. Also almost died when I was looking over. And I died anyway. It's okay. Beautiful. Yeah, I forgot how annoying this little, snow was. Or not snow, but the wind. Let me grab. And any % it's faster to do 5A up to cassette and all of 5B than to just do 5A. That's fucking insane, dude. And doing 5B unlocks chapter 6 too. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know. To be fair, the wind's not terrible when you're not going for all the fucking strawberries, right? I say that now, this is me, doing some crazy foreshadowing where I'm about to die to the wind. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do. I mean, obviously, how would I? But being able to complete the B side of a level to, I guess, essentially beat the level is interesting. I would have felt like it would have been more of a requirement for them to, fuck, I forgot. To beat the level traditionally, but that's cool that you can, decide to just, opt out of that completely. Also, I'm pretty sure for some, I knew it. I had a feeling. I forgot all about it, dude. I knew there was something else I had to do here too that was like a little annoying. This part, we'll see if I can do it better this time now that I've like beaten this, but this part was also very obnoxious. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, my first time playing that little section took me forever. Yeah, berries add a lot of difficulty. No, for sure. I mean, it's to be expected, right? It's the fun little collector thing to go for. I didn't even see the fucking... No. And I'm not good enough. I do another piece of tech I know. Nice. Oh, double night. Oh, never mind. Okay, we are back. Anyways, another little piece of tech I know is that you can, like, neutral jump, you know, by, I know that you can neutral jump. I just have not done it. Also, I wasn't paying attention to the winning because I was chit-chatting. I think I can just... Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'm not consistent enough at doing that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's... I think, like, doing it the one time, right, when you don't have crazy things going on, piece of cake. But once you start trying to do them consistently to save yourself, that's where it fucks me up really bad, right? Because the first one I'm thinking about doing, which I know it's a practice thing, right? The more you practice it, the better you get at it. But I don't think I'm not trying to play the game to necessarily speedrun it, right? I'm just trying to play the game because I enjoy it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whoops, forgot. And that definitely seems like there's a bunch of weird tech to be done with it, you know? Yeah, and then we get the snowballs. Alright, so as long as I can, you know, do this without dying to snowballs in a silly way, because I know it's going to happen, because I remember it happening on the first playthrough, you know? Or something like that. Preemptively, sometimes they're not that bad, but you know, if you're not paying attention to like where you're jumping previously, because that's what they do, right? They go in like the previous direction of like, or the previous area that you jumped in, you know? Sometimes they just grab you. Or they help you out, give you an additional jump that you forget about, realize that you have it, then whiff it because, you know, you tried to use the dash correctly. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I mean, that's what I assumed. I assumed that they were for, like, speedrun tech, you know? Like, I might have used it one time or whatever and, like, casually playing the game or just, you know, like, while going back and looking for strawberries and stuff. Also, that one was drifting pretty high up. That was snowball right there, almost sniped me. Alright. And look at that, we made it past here. I forgot I had to grab on the wall. Maybe. I remembered that I needed to save my dash too. I forgot that's something I had to do. Terrible. Oh. Nice, I whipped it at the very end. Love to see it. Sometimes it'd be like that though, you know? The better part, what is it, of playing games like this is, you know, trying not to get frustrated with certain sections. Look at that. And we got the strawberry too that I wasn't even trying to collect because I'm not trying to collect strawberries. Good night. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Or unless you were talking about me beating this, right? Like, you know. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, thanks for stopping by for a little bit. I'm sure if we don't beat it tonight, I'll beat it tomorrow. So, and I stream 8 to 10, Central Standard Time. So, but take it easy. Have a great night. Look at that. We got 1 out of 29 strawberries and only 25 deaths too. I mean, I have what? Oh gosh, I still have like a few more levels left. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this without dying less than 200 times. I'm getting at least 25 deaths on some of these harder levels. Yeah, this level is stinky, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah. And volcano area pissed off so many pals. And what do you? Is this a fucking I didn't even realize this was a volcano area, to be honest with you. So let me see here. Do I have to hit the buttons here? Is that what I have to do? Like I said, I'm not really going for I don't know. This was just whatever. I did not need to do all this. No, in Pal World. Oh yeah, I forgot you're playing the 1.0 release of it. Good. You know, where's the fun in playing games with your friends if you don't get to make them mad in the volcano area? By like killing them? Are you throwing them like in the volcano or whatever? I don't really know. Like I said, me and Tyler never really got that far. Okay, I do not need to go this way, so but I will take this back. And that's what we need to do here. Nice. Look at that, we got the key. Not playing with friends or other creatures in the game. Oh my gosh. You're right. My bad, dude. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Hey, tomato, man. I mean, the game is co-op, so I mean, I know that's on me, but I also thought you were just talking about your friends, dude. I was like, damn. Also, let me not do this again, dude. Just kidding. I'm gonna die a couple times trying to remember this. All right. Little casual misunderstanding. Wait, this is not even where I'm supposed to go, right? Maybe it is. And I'm tripping like up there. Well. Here we go. Look at this, dude. Finally. All for a strawberry that I didn't need because I couldn't remember the actual area I was supposed to go into. Where the fuck is this door at, man? It's not up here. Wait, is it up here? I don't think it's up here. I think there's just strawberries here. Yeah, there's just strawberries here. I don't need to go this way. Alright, let me pay attention to where I'm actually supposed to go. No, oh, well, that's their fault for having eggs that give you experience, I guess. To be honest with you. Oh yeah, this is the direction I'm supposed to go, dude. Hey, our friend's stuck in a crystal. We have to go save them. forgot how dark it was in this area too. Try not to fall into like anything silly. Look at that, we didn't fall into anything silly. We definitely did, Alright, there we go. Realizing now that I'm also pretty sure that this area is the area that I need a key for. If I'm not mistaken, I do. So let's go find that key. Wherever the fuck it is in this crazy little maze that we're about to go through. Not over here. It's definitely a strawberry that I didn't need to go for. Also a strawberry that I don't need to go for. Also a strawberry that I don't need to go for. So, where's the key at? If I don't remember, I gotta hit a button somewhere, somehow. And I have a feeling that the button's right here that I'm looking at. Beautiful, look at that. We successfully hit a button. We do not need that. So now all I need is the key. Oh, we gotta hit more than one button, dude. Double nice. I appreciate the fact that I was consistent enough to hit whatever the spikes on the other side. Okay, this is stuff that we don't need, right? Yeah, I don't need any of this. Alright, well now that we've hit both of the buttons, maybe, I don't really remember if I need to not go down there. Does this unlock anything else for us? I'll check down here again. Was this? Yeah, we didn't. That was a strawberry that we didn't need. Alright. So now. No. Because I'm missing something like super obvious that I don't know about. Okay, we don't need that. Right, we don't see any green pressure plate thing. Already done up here, which was another strawberry that we don't need. I could just dash. That's awesome if I remembered. I just remembered that after I did all that, by the way. I was like, dude, what am I supposed to do here? I don't know. I'm so used, man. Okay, so we jump, jump, jump. Ooh. Beautiful. Not beautiful. Also, can we just... Yeah, never mind. I don't think I can actually make that. And if you can, you know, obviously it's someone who's better at this game than I am. Alright, am I supposed to go left or right? Oh. Well, there's a button for us to press. And look at that, now we get to go left. Beautiful. Now we have the key. Now we can progress with the level. I think we're about to fight Madeline here too in a second. So we'll see. Alright. Cool beans.
Like I said, if you're not going for the strawberries, it's not that terrible a time, right? And look at that, easy peasy. Anything up here? Anything down here? Locked key, door, so we do need to get another key. We just need to go up. Press one button, light up some of the area. Press another button. Now I'm pretty sure with backtrack while being like chased or whatever. This part I had no idea what I was doing here, right? Like I was just like moving around. Seems like a very odd like. Oh, I do remember too that we have to deal with these guys. I forgot about them. Annoying. They are very annoying. Alright, cool. Now we can see what they do. Now we get to go experience them. Which I can't wait to do this. It'll be so much fun. Okay, cool. I don't think we fucked up too bad. I got so worried that when I hit retry right there, that was gonna let me retry the level from the beginning. I just did that level too where what is it, you can touch the little like hairs on the wall or whatever and they just like grow out the, I don't know what it's called, the ooze that kills you. Yeah, but here's that's right, they charge, dude. How much fun is that? I think it gets worse because some of these things, like there are buttons and switches hidden behind the, what's it called? The blocks. So you have to figure out which blocks have the buttons and switches behind them. Or like you need to direct the little, like, I don't know what these are called, the little cult monsters or whatever. Into like, whoops. Like I'm pretty sure one of these is. I guess not. Okay, easy peasy so far, right? We don't have to worry about using them to hit a button. This is the one I'm thinking of for sure. I just have a feeling. Or I'm tripping and none of them require you to do that and I'm just, you know, imagining things. Yep, I guess so. Alright, we get it. Also, I know there's a lot of things that I skipped because, like that little area that we just went through or whatever. I did not. We do not need that strawberry, dude. What was my objective here? Unlock keys, get key door stuff. Meet our friend on the other side. No, Theo, look at that. Trapped in a crystal. However, we're gonna save them. But I think, if I'm not mistaken here. Nice. Oh, please. Okay. Yeah, there's a bunch of little buttons that we have to hit throughout the stage. Let me go over here and... Oh, never mind. Not this way. Let me do the left side first. Nice, dude. I could just, you know, dash out of that, right? Yeah. choosing to get hit there twice. Alright, I think I need to get enough keys to where I don't have to do this whole thing. Yeah, look at that. We got one side down. What is this? Nice, dude. I'm gonna do all this and it's gonna be a strawberry that I didn't even need. We'll see. Okay. Or it's gonna be another key? Hell yeah, dog. Alright, let me see. I think I only need... Wait, was that my first key? Am I tripping? I might be. Yeah, I definitely am. Alright, let's go over here, realize that we can't do this section, and then go down here and try to attempt to do some shenanigans here. Nice, okay. Oh, it's fucking a whole area. I forgot there was a downside to this. Okay. I mean, we'll take that for sure, right? Nice. And then this should hopefully be our second little key piece. Awesome. There we go. I was trying to do that this whole time. Oh, and we locked it in, dude. Never mind. We didn't lock it in, you know, technically speaking, because we missed. But nice. Okay. And look at that, we got the second key, which should allow us to do all the little shenanigans here with this like red orb thing. Beautiful. And now we just ride the orb till we get to the end right here. And I think we do have to do a fight. I'm like pretty certain. Oh yeah, if you have the other key, you can do that too. But I don't. I don't know if I've seen the other key either to like do this. Dude, please. Go away, fucking little squid dude. Beautiful, look at that. Fuck, okay, never mind. We jumped off his head, so everything was good. See, not too bad. This might be the part that I'm thinking of right now. Maybe. Yeah, it is. This is the part specifically that I knew was going to be. So we have to get this thing to hit this block over here. Alright. Easy dodge, dude. Whatever. Hey, we broke. I'm just kidding. That does not count, apparently. I'd love to see it. Excuse you. I got greedy. I should have just waited it out. Alright. Beautiful. Look at that. We unlocked the thing. We press the button. We can get past the locked door. And now we go to the trippy little eyeball room, dude. Oh, that's also right. I forgot we had to carry this guy, which is, you know, a lot of fun. And I know there's some parts that are pretty, like, annoying. We'll see. I know specifically because you have to, like, what is it? Travel with him to get through things, like, or like you have to throw him at certain platforms. Also, I can't believe I died there. That's a little silly, but it'd be like that sometimes. Thank you. No. Alright, this one I think is the one that stinks. I think the game plan is to carry Theo, like, pretty far. Yeah. Alright, that was a lot easier. It was also a lot easier than I remember it being, but that's cool too. Yeah, I panicked. I wasn't sure if I needed to go up or freaking which direction I needed to dash, you know? Look at that, beautifully executed. No panic in my eyes at all. Beautiful, again. 2 for 2, dude. Alright, now all I have to do is... yeah. Okay, well, I remember. Nice. I did not remember, actually. What is fucking going on right now? Nice. I don't know what I thought this little platform colliding with these dudes was gonna do, but I'm glad it did nothing that I thought it was gonna happen. Instead of putting me in a terrible situation. Also the dash with the speed boost from fucking hitting this little platform. Hello? Fucking thank you, chill out. Love that for us. Alright, look at that. Success. Never mind, not success. That was successful though. Take that. I forgot I could drop the... I think the smarter way to do this is just toss them and then fucking do this, yeah. No, that's not. Oh my god. Alright. And then Shirley. Alright. There we go. I was trying to remember how. Now we have successfully done this part. Jeez Louise. Oh, we have to be close. I can feel it. I know, buddy. I know. I'm sure we are. I need you to chill out for a second so I can look at the map and decide where we're supposed to go. Because I don't remember. I don't. Just kidding. Oh, fuck. I do remember, I do. Yeah, look at that, dude. What a sucker. Alright. Let me try to do this without getting chased down by this occult monster thing. And look at that. Easy peasy. No problems at all. So it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, you know? Almost here. Then we have the big eyeball monster, which is like not something we fight ever besides right now. Unless it's in a part of the game that I didn't play, but... Alright, dude. That was chapter 5. We have 2 more chapters left. 45, dude. Oh my gosh. Chapter 6 and 7. No pun intended. Alright, let's skip this stuff. I don't care about reading none of this nonsense, dude. What? Wow, look at us beautifully maneuvering through this little area. And look at this. Now we're gonna have to do... Oh, we don't have to do the whole feather stuff? That's cool. I appreciate that. We do, however, have to... You know... deal with these things, which are annoying. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna die right there, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, let's get through all of this. And the block didn't even help us going through all those spikes right there. I thought it did. I thought it would break them. Look at that, dude. Success. Those are also the spikes that I am now realizing that we fall down, you know, like later in the game. Nice, goofy. Yeah, the problem is now that I know that the golden berries are like a deathless thing, you know, it's gonna mess me up so bad. Nice. Alright, this is the part where I thought I had to go over to the left side, but I do not think that's the case. I think I can just go to the right here and not do all this extra nonsense I was doing. I sure can. Okay, well that's cool. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna wait for our ride back, honestly. And look at that, success. Oh yeah, then we have to do this little, like, dodge the... If I would have been paying attention, I would have remembered that I was supposed to let go there, but... Oops. So this time we'll remember. Look at that, dude. Dude, I am surprised that those spikes got me right there. Not surprised I missed time to jump there. And again. That's this weird thing where it makes me preemptively think that I'm about to have to let go or whatever, but you can really let go after the collision like has already happened, or it's like reached the end of its like travel distance, I guess, like whatever you want to call it. Alright, cool. Oh yes, dude, my favorite things. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. Not do any of that, is that what it's telling me? No, but I remember. And we made it. Fucking barely though, right? Oh, and these are refresh our jumps, which is very, very good for us. Nice. I didn't wait to jump off late enough. There we go. So I dashed too early. So what's the point of this? Oh, that's right. We have to do this little silly like puzzle, figure out where we're supposed to go. And look at that, we figured it out. Please, let me recover from this. I almost didn't. I almost died there, but hey, we also made it again. What am I supposed to do here? Fly all the way up here, maybe? Debatably. Probably. Alright, let me try not. Let me focus up and not. There we go, look at that. A little scary, but we made it. Well, we didn't make that one, but... Hell yeah. Okay. Just kidding. I dashed too late. Alright, cool. And then now we should be kind of close to being... Never mind. I was gonna say, maybe we don't have that much left to go, and then I whipped it again. And again. Why? I think I can make it to the second feather there without even really having to worry about it too much, right? Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just gonna do that, like, for future reference, because it's so much easier to do that. And we made it again. Alright, cool. We got the little elevator, yep, we don't care. Yeah, I think we're about to fight Battle Line. Very soon. If I had to guess, right? Have to redo some sick platforming through. Holy shit, yeah. Alright, well, it could have been worse. And we save our dash to not worry about any of that. Tired of getting ping-ponged around, I'm gonna let you know that right now. And we just take it nice and slow. Beautiful. And then try to remember where to go. This way, it looks like. I did that last time too, because I preemptively just started dashing through shit, and there's little spikes in this water. Which, you know, that's awesome. I think we're good to fall all the way down, yeah, we are. And I'm failing to remember if there's a jump at the end of this that I have to make or not. Okay, there was not like a crazy jump. Hey, we do. This is where we fight her at. And hopefully not die to anything crazy. Because I remember struggling here, yeah. And trying to get a little too greedy in there when I'm not supposed I know, like, right now it's not too bad. Oh my god, you said we barely dodged that. But, like, once we get to, like, the next couple, where she starts laser beaming shit, dude, that's where it gets terrible. Not this part, I promise. There's a part that is worse. Or I'm misremembering it because it was my first time versus like my second time, you know, but hey. It was that part right there too, and like, cause you I mean, I'm sure there's a way to go forward or whatever, but I didn't, and I would just fuck. Alright, we're just gonna carefully dodge the laser beam to get sniped by a ball, dude. Yeah, and again, you know, what they say, 12th time is the charm. Yeah, that's the part too that I need to remember to go backwards on, dude. The next part, yeah. Alright, let's carefully dodge the laser, carefully dodge the ball. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look what a little patience will get you. Oh, and our fucking balls go through walls, dude. Very important piece of information that I forgot. Okay, thank you. Alright, not too bad. And the balls again. She just follows up with the laser beam with it. I delayed the, my attack. It didn't matter. Alright. That also is ironic that I jumped right past it. Love to see it. Alright. Oh, we got it. Okay, cool. Please. Let's not get here. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I forgot again. Look at that. Now we get a dodge laser. With the ability to fly. I think, yeah, I was gonna say most of this little section not too terrible. Look at that, dude. First try on both of those little parts. Yeah, I knew the second I dropped down that I was about to get laser beam, dude. Jump. Alright. Please. No. Okay, cool. That's cool. Dodge again, dude. Beautiful. Alright. That part was thank you. Yeah, so as long as I don't rush through this little section right here, oh, that's right, like that, and pay attention to my surroundings, I should be fine. Because the single individual laser is not too bad. It's when she starts throwing the balls at how that shit gets pretty dicey. dude. I did not mean to do that. I did the wave dash thing and fucking... Alright, cool. Look at that, we're making it. And... Beautiful. And I think this is one of those ones where... Fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say... You really just try to hit her and, you know, get the extra bounce you get from her to continue to go, like, you know, through the level. I panicked, I like went to the left a little bit and I hit one of the crystals. Okay, I recovered that. I almost panicked a little bit and really messed it up, but we made it. Cheese past really fast. Oops. Oops. Oops again. Fine. Alright. Cool. I was about to say, I do not remember that part being nearly as difficult as it was just a second ago. Beautiful. Okay. And look at that. Fuck, okay. I was supposed to say, please, let's hope I didn't over jump that. And doesn't matter because we died by the spikes, which is ironic. Also, it's the second time. That spike block's got my name on it, dude, I'm telling you. Alright, let's see if I can get past all of this. So far, so good, I guess. Alright. Fuck. And I knew it was gonna bring me back here too, because this part right here I remember being a little tricky at first. Okay, not terrible. Fucking right at the end again. I saw the goal and I was like, dude, I'm not worried about anything. I was not paying attention to grabbing the fact that I grabbed a whole other feather or whatever. Whoopsie. Alright, let me see. If we whip this again. We do, because I wanted to be greedy and try to go for it right there instead of just going downward, I guess. Okay. Success, dude. We didn't die nearly as many times as I thought we would. Because I remember that part being very obnoxious. Also, do we have double jump now? Dude, we do. Oh my gosh, so nice. Wow, look how great this is. As we slowly, you know, go through this mountain. And then now we're gonna have a little cutscene. Never mind. Just kidding. We don't have that cutscene yet. Yo, you know, I'm playing a little Celeste, actually. A little casual speedrun. I've almost beaten the game. I think I have like, I don't know, 3 more, like 2 and a half. What do you mean what happened to my hair? It's here. It's just, it might be pushed back or whatever because of my fucking headset now that I think about it. It was like in the right place and I probably took my headset off. You know, like the killer, like, what is it? Rollback? Fucking, I don't know, dude. Throwback thing? Stop looking at my head, dude, man. Make me self-conscious about how I fucking am wearing my headset. Look at that. Yeah, I must have like taken my headset off and then put it back on and then, you know, not paid attention on how I put it back on, you know. I know. I just got rid of it all. Yeah, this is the, I mean, I guess we can do the first part of this, which is like climbing the summit and then, you know, falling down. Or just not doing anything because I forgot we had double jump here. That was poor decision making, but hey, we got through it. And look at that, passed it again. I'm trying to not die as like, which, you know, fuck. Should be told I've died a bunch, but I'm trying to beat the game without fucking dying a whole lot. All? All what? What? What are you on about? Oh, the casual dash, jump, dash, jump, dash, jump. Oh my god, thank god. Yeah, I must have missed what I said, and then I was definitely not paying attention to what you were saying, and that led to I have no idea what we're talking about, buddy. To be honest with you. Wow, dude. All the game? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm a fucking gamer, man. Well, I'm also, like, one of the, low collectibles in this game you can go for, I'm not going for it. Fuck me. So that's made this playthrough significantly easier, right? Dude. All your hair? No. Oh yeah, all my hair is gone, dude. You would like that, wouldn't you? No, I saved a little bit just for you, buddy. I don't think we have to do much here because we're not going for the berries. Definitely wasn't paying attention to you. Wow, I know I was paying attention to you. Way to fucking make me sound like a dick, dude. You're taking it out of context. I'm just kidding. I was not paying attention, dog. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm a bad friend. Oh, fuck. It's a hard game to focus on, by the way, and then try to hold a conversation while not fucking, Oh, look at that, dude. Beautifully executed. And then for me to remember where the fuck my conversation ended, you know? Look at that. Nice. I was trying to make the like little silly timing or whatever I needed for that jump, and I didn't. And that one too. I'm bad right now. Look at that. But I did it that time, which is all that matters realistically. And we're making it to the summit, dude. How many more hundreds of feet do we have? I don't know. Enough to... Oh, fuck. I panicked. I was trying to remember how to do this puzzle without, like, you know, losing all my jumps or whatever you're not supposed to do here. Look at that, dude. Beautifully executed. Okay, I mean, realistically, I hit that bounce pad thing. I did not hit that one. I feel like I whipped that one though, in the most difficult way I could have, honestly. Like, I did all this extra stuff to make sure I... Okay. 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 Hey, we got it. We got there. Somehow, some way. Fuck, what did I miss? Oh, that's what I missed. The jump pad right there. Nice, I also missed it the third time. Cool, we made it. Not doing any of the extra nonsense, dude. What? We are doing this extra nonsense, apparently. Yeah, please, put me back. Whoops. I missed the spikes too. Alright. Some parts of the game aren't too bad. Now we kind of get to where there's just little spikes layered everywhere and you're not paying attention to things. Also, I realized that there's a secret area right there to our left, or right, but fuck it, we're passing now. I forgot about this section too. It's okay, we got past it. Alright, I'm sure that the rest of this will not be... Yeah. Really, if I don't jump up there, we'll be fine. And look at that, we didn't jump up, we didn't die. We just ran off the ledge. No, please, I can't make it now. Fuck, I accidentally wasted my dashes. Nice, I did it again, goofy. Alright, now we're gonna get launched up. Do some chit-chatting, I guess. Go through whatever the fuck this is. climb. Okay. Once again, once I realize there's grabbing in this area, or in this game, it's not that bad. But every now and then I forget that it's a viable option of things to do, and I just don't fucking do it, man. Okay, well I was scared I was gonna make it there because I wasted both my jumps super easily, like quickly, you know? Okay. And the beat like really messes me up sometimes. I can't make that jump. Fuck. I could have made that one if I took a second, but I was like, oh no, I've got this for sure. Ooh, okay. Nice, love to see it. Look at that, we made that, okay. Easy peasy, dude. I didn't see the last one, man. Alright, let's not whip this third or fourth time, or however many tries I've had, which hasn't been a whole lot, but it's been enough to be a little frustrating, right? Beautiful. Fuck. If I just waited 2 seconds too, I would have been fine. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Not beautiful. Alright, looking a lot better though, I'll tell you that right now. And then now we just wait. There we go, that's all we had to do. Look at that. Like clockwork. Sometimes... Oh, thank God I was paying attention because I forgot that I had to hit these fucking... It doesn't matter. Okay. I forgot once I jumped too. These little frilly things that make this ooze or whatever this is spawn under you. Very frustrating. Alright. By the way, I would have made that in too if I just lined myself up correctly. There we go. Look at that, dude. And easy peasy. And then now we just not pay attention and yeah. Whoops. I thought that was the one that like blasted me all the way up, dude. It was not. Barely. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. That is the one that I thought the first one was. Alright, now we gotta skip this cutscene and make it even further up the mountain. Alright, well. think this is like the last, like, I mean, we're kind of close. Never mind. All right, dude. Fuck. Look at that. Alright, they're not... Some of them aren't terrible. This little section, the wind, is the worst thing in this game. Yeah. No, absolutely, dude. I'm so glad that I get to re-experience this. Oh, look at that. We fucking magnet hands that bitch, dude. Did not magnet hands that, though. We're just gonna reset here. Yeah, I was about to say, thank God. And I bet you, yep, who would have guessed more snowballs, dude? That's okay. I mean, I guess we kind of like... I don't know if we actually like them that much, but... And we're not going for the strawberry here. Oh, fuck. I thought that was like the background. I was not paying attention to the fact that that was just a fucking icicle bush thing. I thought it was like a background, like decorative bush. It was not. It was a fucking... I did it again. Alright, let me focus up and pay attention to the fact that when we get to the end here, that I'm not safe from anything, and I just need to pay more than 2 seconds of attention to the game. Look at that. Look what happens when we pay attention. Fuck. Okay. Alright, we don't need to worry about it anymore, I don't think. We definitely do need to worry about it because I need to go all the way through here. Because I don't know how I'm going to make this fucking jump. Alright, let me do this again and ride this thing all the way to where I'm supposed to ride it to, right? Yeah, no, without dying. Okay. And then I think I'm good to be able to do that. I think my first time playing this level or whatever, I just kind of did what I was supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to do any little... Oh my god. Actually, I didn't have to do that level, like that section, like more than once because I just did it. Gotta land that part, dude. Oh my god. And the wind stops. Beautiful. Success. Fucking never mind. Again, it was success. Nice. Well, it was close. No! I was right at the end too. So used to the orbs that when I get these little green ones again, I forget that it just refreshes my shit. Alright. again. Patience is not a virtue that I have. By the way, I was trying to not die more than like 25 times the level, and I think I have smashed that goal. Fucking die 1,000. Alright, let me try this again. Last time. I guaranteed I'll get it this time. Or I'll hit the same spikes that I hit the first time because I forgot they were there. Oopsie. Alright, here we go again. Then, look at that. We remembered about the spikes, we didn't die. So that's cool. Alright. I don't remember how terrible this little section is, so we're gonna find out. It might not be that terrible at all. Hey. Oh, maybe it is a little bit worse than what I remember it being. So we'll see, we'll see. Maybe not. Until we have to go get more keys, dude, yeah. Which means we have to do the downward areas first, which... Fuck. I do remember this, actually. Alright, let me see if I just do this one here. Because I think I only need to do the key side, right? Yeah, this level, chapter 7 is where most of my deaths are gonna come in. Yeah, especially if I can't, you know, correctly angle myself, you know. Ooh, okay. Panicked for a second, but okay, we're still doing alright. You know, we don't care about the strawberry. Nice. Double nice. I don't even think I need to go to the right there. I don't know why it's making me refresh my jump. Yeah, okay, never mind. I do need to go to the right. Alright, let's see if I can do this without. Is that beautiful? I don't know why I dashed downward. Scary, I almost fucked up there, but we didn't. Okay, we did fuck up there though. think I can, no, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna go the intended way, I guess, you know, the not as fun way, but hey, we did it. Look at that. The second try or whatever. Oh, fuck. Alright. Absolutely. Yeah, I remember. I'm trying to remember like the level layouts and everything too. Doing this in a way that they can fuck you over. But no fear. Look, have no fear. We're kind of getting it. Boom. Okay. Love to see it. Oh, and that returns us all the way back here. Alright, maybe I won't try to mess this up again. I forgot that it was going to restart me from where we were previously. Nice. Okay. I was worried there for a second, but it's the home stretch. And is this where we get knocked down? No, this is definitely where we get knocked down. All right, that seems like a good stopping point. We're at like the potential peak of the summit. You know, I know some more stuff happens, but I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight. You know, I appreciate you guys coming out like always, and you know, I'll catch you cool cats Thursday, I think. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll wait till Thursday. Peace out, Cub Scouts.